Hello everyone, and welcome back to Essence of a New Tarot, where I do these readings every single day. So today I was called to pull from the Wild Soul Oracle deck. I will read directly from the book for that. I was then asked to pull a soul card, followed up by a few tarot cards. Alice wanted to come out again, so I'm going to pull an Alice card, followed up by a message from Spirit. And then today we're going to do things a little different. Instead of doing an angel number, I'm going to pull a soul message, what it is your soul might be trying to say to you. So without further ado, I am going to call in Spirit, but keep in mind that we all live different lives, different lifestyles, and we perceive things differently. So not everything that you see and hear today is going to resonate with you. My hope is that you take with you what does and leave behind what doesn't. Spirit, what is it that we are meant to hear today? What is it that we are meant to hear today, Spirit? So today, I think I'm just going to cut the deck. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting cut the decks. So we're going to cut the decks today. Interesting. What is it we are meant to hear today, Spirit? The horse. The horse. Journey. Let's see what the message is about the horse and journey. So the horse. The horse, a symbol of freedom and movement, represents the power of the journey, both physical and spiritual. Horses have long been companions in travel, embodying strength and the desire to explore. This card encourages you to embrace your personal journey, trusting in the path ahead. The horse reminds you that progress is made one step at a time. And the adventure itself is as important as the destination. Embrace the journey you are on and trust the path ahead. Focus on progress, not the destination. So here are some questions that you may be able to ask yourself around the energy of this card. Where is your journey leading you? Are you resisting the path ahead? And how can you move forward with confidence? How can you find that inner confidence while you move forward on this journey? Again, great card, great energy. So the energy I'm getting from this is that we're all on our own little journeys here. We're all on our own journeys. It can be an independent journey. It could be codependent. But we all have our own journey, our own light, our own path that we are meant to follow. So I guess the energy that I'm actually feeling is, just enjoy it. Enjoy the path, live the path. I mean, take every little bit that comes through as information of learning, growing. So we have the void. The void is stop, embrace, great cosmic moon. So this is about just kind of taking a break. So, we're on this journey and sometimes we may have to take a break. Why do we need to take that break? Because sometimes we can't see everything. We can't see everything clearly because we're moving too fast. We're moving too fast through today's world, society. We're not seeing the signs and synchronicities that are right there to help us along our path and our journey. So Spirit is asking you that on this path and journey, make sure that you're taking breaks. Make sure that you're sitting down and you're observing. Make sure that you're observing life as you live it. That's what I'm getting. Observe life as you live it. Pay attention to the details, the signs. It's gonna help you along this journey, this path. You're also getting you are not alone, but it's in reverse. So I have a feeling of feeling abandoned. So some of you out there may feel like you've been abandoned by someone on this journey. You feel isolated. But it's not permanent. This is something that I feel that if you stop and you embrace yourself and you embrace the quiet and you take a look at the big picture, the full picture in front of you, you're not going to feel so isolated anymore. And you're going to see that there is a community and that there are connections there that can help you. There are also your angels and your spirits and your spirit guides. So we're also getting double mission as a soul card. So some of you out there are light workers. You are star seeds, and you serve the world by just being you along this journey. And being one of those myself, I can tell you it's not an easy journey. And I know that a lot of you out there have struggled. You have struggled. You have lived lives of torment, darkness, where you did feel isolated. There was no physical connection or community. It was just you. And sometimes it can feel that way, especially in a world that's so hard. That's so hard. And it feels sometimes like no matter what we do, it's never good enough because more stuff just gets piled on top of us. More darkness, more regret, more depression, more anger, more hate. And we're not meant to resonate in those vibrations. Our mission here is to transmute those vibrations, to take the lower vibrational energy and transmute it to a higher one. And how do we do that? We do that with our light. We do that with our love. We do that with our expression. So just remember that on this journey, you are meant to live and you are meant to observe the world as you're living it. You're also meant to embrace all the negative and transmute it higher. You're meant to challenge the negative. You're meant to challenge the pro quo on the way that society sees things, because it has gotten us nowhere in so long. This is a lot of energy coming in. So a lot of you, you feel like you're alone because you're in a world that you're unfamiliar of. You're on this journey of healing and just trying to change things one day at a time. Sometimes we just have to go within. We have to go back to that great cosmic womb within ourselves, where there's stillness, where we can hear our soul. So, great energy today. Great energy today. Just remember, we all live, or we all have lived very hard lives, and some of us, may not have. Everybody lives a different life. Everybody has a different perspective on their journey. But with starseeds in particular, I understand. I understand how you feel. You feel alone and trapped in a world that, doesn't want you, doesn't want to vibrate at the level of love and kindness and happiness and joy that we do, that we feel. So let's see what else we're getting. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So we still have that feeling of isolation, insecurities, and that's coming under the you are not alone. So that feeling of, being isolated is followed up with isolation. Just keep in mind that, again, there's that window there with a light on. That's you. That's your soul. That's your intuition. You can get there. You can knock on the door. You can connect with it, and maybe get rid of some of that worry, that need. But I feel that you're in a place of lack right now, scarcity, like you feel like you don't have anything, but you do. You have a connection. You have a connection to spirit, to source, to God. You can call on that, Let's see what we're getting here. All of these flipped up, so you know what? I'm going to take them all, and I don't usually do that. So, but today, the energy that I'm getting from this reading, I'm going to. Okay. So, we also have the Eight of Cups. So, we've walked away from something disappointing. We've abandoned things in our life. We've left behind a lot. Well, that's part of the journey. That part of that journey is growing and realizing what it is that you do need to leave behind. We've had some celebrations, friendships. I do see them coming in. If they haven't yet, you do have friendships and celebrations, but you're also being asked. Three of Cups, followed up by the Four of Cups. So during these celebrations, being creative, being happy, all of that, make sure that you're still paying attention. Remember what it said. I'm not even sure where it was. I think it was about the journey, about just paying attention to sometimes the smallest things, the smallest signs, the smallest synchronicities, because there might be opportunities coming in that you may not see. So you definitely want to be able to be open to receiving that. We're moving into Queen of Swords energy. Very independent. You understand what it is that you want, why you're here. You've put your boundaries. You are very clear in your communication. You are clear-minded when you speak. You know exactly what it is you want and where you are going. Great energy there. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are juggling multiple priorities, and maybe you're not managing your time as well as you could be. I'm going to leave it at that. It's a balancing act, but then again, when you're here to serve the world by being you, sometimes it is a balancing act to serve you and the world at the same time. We have a lot of inner feelings, self-care, self-love, with the Queen of Cups coming in. You're being asked to make sure that, yeah, we're meant to help and heal the world, heal the vibrations, the collective, but make sure that you're also taking care of you, your soul, what it is that you need to grow, what it is that you need for that light to shine out there. Keep your temper. Stay away from the lower vibrations, the anger. That is going to lower you immediately. Don't allow anger to rule you. Don't allow anger to rule you, and don't allow yourself to react to other people's anger. Let's get a message from Spirit here. We are getting, you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Plan to move forward, to do better. Great message. I need a soul message from Spirit, please. We're getting, what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limited beliefs. Look at the situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean to you? So Spirit is asking you, while you're paying attention to these signs and synchronicities, what else could they mean? Are they just numbers? Are they just signs? Or is there something else there? Thank you guys. I love each and every one of you. Tune in tomorrow.